Sorry, I could only snap.
We don't need any crying babies with a big ass slap in the face. Alright, so.
Let's go, Bills.
Yeah, I know, for real, right? Alright, so I have a question for you guys. This was
Okay, maybe I have an answer.
Supposedly it's a hotly debatable question. And I guess it just has to do with your preferences, but if you had to choose one, as you are right now, if you were teleported to this situation, which one would you rather be? In jail or in war? Jesus. That's not an answer, but
define in war.
You're at war. I don't know what else to tell you.
Well, I mean,
there's a lot of different roles.
I was gonna say, not to be technical, I could be
a drone pilot. No, you're on the fucking front lines. You're in war.
Okay, all right. You're
kicking indoors.
That's all you got to say.
Yes.
Okay.
So, war or jail? As you are currently, I don't want you to be like, well, if I was at war, I would be trained and no. You're in war right now. Like you snap your fingers and you're there, or you're in prison.
Prison or jail? Because you initially said jail, but then you just said prison. Thing.
I have an answer, and it's gonna. It requires a hot take.
All right. Do you want me to just answer this before you guys get into your bullshit here that I already can tell? I can already feel it. I'm just gonna say jail because I'm not made for war. I don't care. I'll just sit I'll just lay in my bed and do nothing all day.
So what I'm gonna say, it's a hot take, and mind you, I did serve. I was in for 4 years. Okay. I don't see anything worth dying for this country for anymore.
Same.
I agree, and that's why I would choose jail every time.
So jail.
Yeah. Jail. Okay. Yeah. You don't risk dying daily.
The only thing I risk, the only thing I see putting my life at risk for is my own personal family and friends. That's it. Not this country. I'll go to war for my family, for my friends. Not this country.
Man, that ended a lot sooner than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I have something else. I have something else then.
I made a fair point.
Oh, no, because I was also going to say the exact same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, there's nothing worth dying for this country.
I agree.
No. That's why I would choose jail if there was a draft. I don't give a fuck. Like, no, I'll go to jail. I don't care. Anyway.
At least I'll come out alive in 10, 15 years.
Exactly. All right, so I have one other quick thing that Chris can go on about, maybe. So, Chris, I sent it to you. You are aware that King of the Hill is making a return, correct?
Oh, yeah.
It's a reboot, though, of the show. So it's not like a continuation.
Okay, so it's starting over. Like the other one never happened.
I believe so, yes.
Huh. Okay.
Thoughts?
You asking my opinion about that?
Yeah, just thoughts. Thoughts.
If it's done in a... See, if they're going to just reboot it, then it doesn't matter. It could be a fucking live action thing. It could be anything. No. It doesn't have to be... Exactly. It's like, what I want was a continuation
that would be
in the same spirit as the one that I grew up watching. I wanted that. But now that I know it's a complete reboot, it could be anybody else's take on it. So now
It's made by the same creator.
Pensive.
Is it still Mike Judge?
Yeah, it's still the same creator. Yeah, here it is.
Okay.
Greg Daniels and Mike Judge announced King of the Hill reboot.
Well, then, that gives me a little bit more optimism about it.
I sent it in the group chat. You only got to scroll up a little bit.
It might be the only way, really, to do it right. Like, to have it.
So you don't have to retcon a bunch of shit
nowadays. Yeah,
and you can use some of the same material and stuff.
Yeah, but start from scratch and just tell the stories you wanted to tell that you maybe couldn't have
and
told
actually
before.
Make it like a story from beginning to end, right? Like for a while, some of the episodes are just random one-offs, right?
Oh yeah,
I was literally about to say like there really was no overarching plot or story.
Exactly.
It was just kind of
sometimes
God,
you'd have like an episode or two.
Slice of life anime.
Yeah, you'd have like an episode or two, right? That might be like you need to watch these back to back.
Yeah,
and then there would be some
Peggy
lore
from skydiving.
There would be some quote lore that you'd need to know from previous stuff, but referenced, right? But nothing like major.
Yeah,
my favorite little mini plot that they had was Hank finding his Japanese half.
I watched that last night, actually. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's my favorite one.
That's funny. All right. So I'm going to intro the show now. So welcome to the Nerdy Cell Podcast. I'm Matt. I'm joined with by Chris and Jake. So Jake may be popping in and out. He might take a second to reply. He's got the babies with him. So I'll apologize, but we're not really sorry if you hear babies in the background. I mean, if you've made it this far, you've heard it quite a lot anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
He's going to town on my.
So this episode will probably be capped at about around an hour. So we're going to talk though mainly we have two topics. We're going to get to at least one of them. If we don't have a lot of time to talk about the Batman at the end, then we will save it for next week. But this past week, hold on. I'm going to be honest with you. You told me about a couple weeks ago to like avoid watching the second trailer. So I haven't seen any trailers.
I haven't
or
seen
anything
either.
Other than the first like official trailer.
I only saw it when it
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that was thrown.
Yeah, no, we're just going to talk about runtime, and we're going to give some of our like what we want to see from it and theories and stuff like that we have, personal theories.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. I just didn't have that much background knowledge, and I thought that's what you hoped I had.
No.
Okay.
I thought about rewatching every trailer that I'd seen, but I was like, I can be wrong.
Yeah, I've only seen one trailer, and it was the release one, too.
Yeah, me too.
Jake and I are on the same page, which is interesting.
The one we watched together then, a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, we might save it for next week if we don't have enough time, but that is if these first couple things, like, take up all of our time. So, the biggest news that came from this past week, 2 days after we recorded last week, Activision was purchased by Microsoft. We're going to get there. And that's going to be our main topic today. We might get to the Batman and stuff like that. But, what's going on with you guys?
I have a really cool story that is perfect for this podcast, if we've got the time.
We've certainly got time.
Alright, so, fucking, like, right after New Year's, I'm scrolling through TikTok. Yes, I'm a 29-year-old that has a TikTok because most of them are hilarious, and I love watching TikToks. And I just come across this random-ass fucking video, and it's talking about Jason David Frank. Do any of you guys know who that is?
Nope.
No idea.
He was the original green/white Power Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So he had the Dragon Zord, then he had the Saber-Tooth Tiger. You guys following me at all?
Yeah.
Were you guys into Power Rangers at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like that one.
I watched Mighty Morphin Turbo, and then like Time.
Yeah, I was a big Green Ranger guy, but I really don't remember anything about it. There must have been a day I think it was like I must have seen like Dragon Ball Z one day and was like, "Fuck Power Rangers, that shit is stupid. This is what I like." That's probably what happened.
Which is funny because that's funny because it's kind of like the same concept. Just
how dare you?
It's all Sentai.
So anyway, it doesn't matter.
Super Sentai, well, that's what they're called. Yeah. But like anyway, so he was tagged in it, and I was like, oh shit, he's got a fucking TikTok. I'll go follow him, see what cool shit he's up to. So I go to like the first video on his TikTok, the first pinned video on his TikTok, and up. Yep, getting angry. Anyways, the first pinned video on his TikTok, and it's a list of meet and greets that he's got coming up. And this is like January 2nd. And the first one that pops up is Tucson Mall on January 16th.
That's fucking random.
I live 3 minutes away from the Tucson Mall. So I signed up. And last Sunday, I was able to go to the Tucson Mall, this toy temple, the place that I got all those Funko Pops that I still have not sent out.
We're going to go there, by the way, when we're in town.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I figured that. Also, you can take back the box of Funko.
Yeah, finally. Yay. Finally, I can get my 2 pop figures that I paid for in the summer.
Your pain, almighty push.
Yeah, I don't even remember what the fuck the other one was.
Neither
I think one of them was for Cheyenne, too.
Anyways.
I think there's 3, right?
Yeah. I think there's 3 or 4 in there. I can't remember.
That would have been a nice Christmas present to get a thing that I bought.
Yes. But instead you get to come and pick it up yourself.
Yep.
So, I go and I do a meet and greet with him. I got his autograph. I specifically ordered a brand new copy of the original Mighty Morphin's Power Rangers movie on Blu-ray.
You're like, dude, this is my prized possession. I've had it for years. When you met him, right?
No, I opened it right in front of him because I wanted him to sign it. So I opened it, and I went with my youngest brother Daniel and his girlfriend because I'm a Power Rangers fan. She's a bigger Power Rangers fan than I am.
How?
She knows a lot more about the whole Shattered Grid.
That's fine.
Honestly,
it's just weird that
the Shattered Grid storyline is something that I honestly would like to dive into and read myself. It's the one where the Green Ranger is still
green before he turned
corrupted.
White.
Yeah, he's still corrupted by, I'm going to butcher this, Rita Repulsa, I think is who she is. And he kills all the Rangers, or most of the Rangers, and starts an evil empire. And he's pretty badass. But no, the cool thing was, I got to meet Jason David Frank. Here, I'll grab the DVD so I can show you where he signed it and all that. It's right there where he's at, and then he signed it down there saying Tommy. And then he's got something new coming out, apparently, called Legend of the White Dragon. He was giving everybody one of these. Just this little, trading card coming out, which, I don't know. I think he had a cameo in the most recent Power Rangers movie, and I don't think
the one from, 5 years ago?
Yeah. But, I don't know. He was always my favorite Ranger. So it was really cool. I got a chance to meet him. I have a picture. I'll be sure to send that so we can put it up on the Instagram. It has my brother and his girlfriend in it because it was a free meet.
Oh, there's a fan on the field.
Itself was free.
There's a fan on the field. He's getting tackled. Oh. Sorry.
It was a free meet and greet, but it was $60 an autograph. But if you spent $120, which all 3 of us were getting something autographed, you get a free picture.
God damn!
It was going to be.
Dude, I get a free picture if I pay $120.
But I got to meet the Green Ranger. I thought that was really cool.
That's like paying an extra $20 to get free shipping.
Basically,
everybody's been there. Oh, I only need to add $20 more to my cart to save
instead of paying
$5.
the $4.99 shipping.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah. You're like, oh shit. All right. I gotta find $20 more. $20 more.
Catherine gave me an interesting tip last night. She said that
I did that earlier. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead.
She said that if you leave your items in the shopping cart long enough, often the company will email you with free shipping.
Yeah, or a discount or 10% off or something. Yep. Okay. Bills just scored a touchdown on 4th and 13.
Nice.
To take the lead. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Jake's
go Bills.
Bouncing. He's randomly gone. All right. Anyway. Yes, I have experienced that before. Okay. All right. I have something else I can whip out real fast. It's not my cock.
Uh-oh. All right, good.
I have a Reddit post saved that I thought was fucking awesome. Well, for one, here's actually something I saw today that I'm going to send to you and into the group chat.
With Cheyenne?
Yeah. So apparently there was a way back in the day that you could on the NES,
yeah, I saw that.
That you could actually resume
where
you were in Mario.
Yep. I saw that.
You hold when you die and you start the new game. Or if you hold A at the same time you press start, it just reloads you back to where you were.
Yep,
and it's legit. It's legit.
Like it was designed that way.
Yeah, that's not the thing. This is the thing that I wanted to bring up that I thought was so awesome. So you may have seen this because you're also on Reddit as much as me. But the Hubble telescope actually captured a black hole that is forming stars, not absorbing them. So let that sink in for a minute. Yes, we have observed a black hole that is creating stars.
Yeah, but it's not coming out of the black hole, according to this.
I know, I'm just saying, like, it's forming stars.
It is cool.
It's cool as shit.
And it's a beautiful picture, by the way.
Oh,
I had not seen this on Reddit before.
Yeah.
Before you sent that, by the way.
Yeah, 10 years ago we thought that it was a black hole that was just, absorbing. So anyway, here's the article real quick. The Hubble Space Telescope has observed a black hole at the center of a dwarf galaxy that is not acting like the destructive monsters they are often portrayed as. Instead, this black hole is creating stars rather than absorbing them. The black hole at the center of this galaxy, Heinz 2-10 that lies 30 million light years away in the southern constellation Pyxis. According to NASA, the black hole is apparently contributing to a firestorm of new star formation taking place in the galaxy. So that galaxy is 1/10 the size of the Milky Way. 10 years ago, it was the center. Again, Henize or whatever. It's HENIZE 2-10. Was the center of a. God damn, I can't talk today. Was the center of debate as to whether dwarf galaxies were home to black holes proportional to supermassive ones found at the center of large galaxies. Now, as a black hole has been spotted at its core, and it is not acting as expected, it may. Sorry, there's parentheses that I'm skipping. May pay a large pay. I feel like that's probably a typo. May play a large role in discovery of where supermassive black holes originate. So, thought that was cool. Sorry, that typo in there threw me through.
I do see it.
You see
I'm looking at it. Yeah.
As if I wasn't already having trouble talking. But anyway, thought that was fucking awesome. Saw that yesterday while I was in my bed, struggling to get up. Or struggling to want to get up, I guess I should say.
In the morning? Or at...
Yeah.
Yeah. I, too, go to my phone for like 5 minutes before I get out of bed.
Oh, no, I was laying in bed for like an hour and a half looking at shit. I woke up at 11 and didn't get up until probably 1:30.
So, I finally got my car taken to try to get its inspection again today. And I'll have to wait until tomorrow to pick it up.
God damn.
Yep. They might not even get till Tuesday. No, fuck no.
Yeah, we got a little bit of snow the other day, actually.
The snow in my yard is so hard right now. My body weight. It supports my body weight.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like I was watching a kid in my front yard yesterday. We have that. I don't know if you remember, but in front of my house there's like this big old hill.
Yeah.
I watched a kid on a sled go down that hill really fast because that sled. He was a little kid.
Oh God.
So he wasn't sinking into the snow. So he was just
he was skimming
on the ice, and he fell. Ooh. And he didn't even Jake, the ice is thick and hard. It supports the weight of a grown man. I weigh 205 pounds, and it supports my weight. So that kid fucking fell on that hard ass ice.
Fucked him up hard.
Yeah, he was crying for like, I don't know, fucking long time.
Should have ran over there, out there like, and then pointed right in his face, ha! And then ran back inside. That's what you get.
I'll be fucking out of breath when I get there.
Yep. Oh, God damn it. Chiefs from field goal range. Tyreek Hill's about to run it into the end zone. Oh, he's peace signing again. Fucking. That is so goddamn annoying.
You are like half a minute ahead of me.
Half a minute?
Yeah. Because right now they're at 2nd and 10, and Pat is throwing it now, and they're in field goal range. Yeah, you were at least 20 seconds ahead.
All my dog's shit is just sitting on top of the snow, by the way. Just like...
I'm surprised your dog was able to go out and shit.
Yeah, she finds a way.
We didn't have a taunting flag for that? That's interesting. All right. Anyway, sorry. That's what happens when we record in the middle of playoff football.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, playoff football. It's the fucking best.
All right.
Yes.
So, I guess let's talk about the amazing news that came forth last week. So, as everyone that's been on the internet or knows anything about games at all knows, Microsoft purchased Activision Blizzard for, I believe, $68.6 billion.
Good God.
Yeah, I got bookmarked stuff here on my Twitter. Let's find it.
Which one of them owns Candy Crush?
Activision.
That's Activision, right?
Yes. Well, Activision owns Blizzard. It's just called Activision Blizzard.
Okay, well, that game alone nets them like $1 billion a day.
Yeah.
I thought King did Candy Crush.
Yeah, it's owned by Activision.
King a subsidiary of Activision? Yeah. Okay. That's where I was confused. I was like, it's definitely King that owns Candy Crush.
Yeah, so January 18th at 5:25 a.m., the announcement was posted on the Xbox Wire webpage. And here is the statement. So, creators of Call of Duty, Warcraft, Candy Crush, Tony Hawk, Diablo, Overwatch, Spyro, Hearthstone, Guitar Hero, Crash Bandicoot, StarCraft, and more join Team Xbox. As a team, we are on a mission to extend the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the planet. We all know that gaming is the most vibrant and dynamic form of entertainment worldwide, and we've experienced the power of social connection and friendship that gaming makes possible. As we pursue that mission, it is incredibly exciting to announce that Microsoft has agreed to acquire Activision Blizzard. Over many decades, the studios and teams that make up Activision Blizzard have earned vast wellsprings of joy and respect from billions of people all over the world. We are incredibly excited to have the chance to work with the amazing, talented, dedicated people across Activision, Publishing, Blizzard Entertainment, Beenox, Demonware, Digital Legends, High Moon Studios, Infinity Ward, King, Major League Gaming, MLG, Radical Entertainment, Raven Software, Sledgehammer Games, Toys for Bob, Treyarch, and every team across Activision Blizzard. Until this transaction closes, Activision Blizzard and Microsoft Gaming will continue to operate independently. Once the deal is complete, the Activision Blizzard business will report to me as CEO Microsoft Gaming, and me being Phil Spencer. So, yeah. So, what do you guys think about that? Initial reactions.
Initial reaction?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was a good acquisition and smart on Xbox, and that's all I'm going to say on that.
Okay.
I understand why they did it. It was a good move, business move on their part. And I could see, the latest Call of Duty being on Game Pass, which pretty much will make it basically guarantee that it's success.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't think Call of Duty needs Game Pass to be successful, but yes.
No, it doesn't. But, it's on there with Halo. Everyone's going to want Game Pass.
Yeah. I agree. I think this is a very good step. This is very good for gaming. I think Microsoft is single-handedly trying to save gaming.
It's fucking silly.
Yeah. They did. I will say another thing that I did save that I'll is that they did already meet with Sony, and they have no plans to make Call of Duty Xbox exclusive or anything like that. They've already stated that. So for anyone out there that's freaking out,
that's why I was trying to be very quiet, is because it kind of forms a monopoly right now, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well,
it gives them the power to do it.
Yeah.
They as owners of Activision, Microsoft could just be like, no, fuck you.
Exactly, and that's where I feel uncomfortable with it, because even with small I say this with quotation marks, small franchises like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro that are owned or worked on by Toys for Bob right now, those are huge flagship PlayStation icons, and the fact that obviously they're cross-platform now, so, shit doesn't matter. But I could also look at it at the flip side, that this is a step towards, maybe we get to a point where we have one console. One console. That's it. You don't have to buy a PS5 or a Xbox One or both or whatever. We're going to one console.
It's a collaboration.
But I don't think that would ever happen. I don't think that would ever really legitimately happen, because it's all about the money. And
if you can sell I was going to say Xbox and Sony still make too much fucking money to do that. But just for example, by the way, so they purchased Activision Blizzard for $68 billion. Here's some other big game companies. Here's their market caps. So we're gonna start at the bottom. We're gonna go Sega. Anyone have a guess on that? Anybody have a guess on that? Yeah,
200.
These are of this $4. It's not the worst.
$3.50.
Sorry, I'm reacting to the game.
God damn it. $3.50. That's what they got.
So Sega, $3.6 billion. Then we go to Capcom at 4.9, Square Enix at 5.6, Konami at $6 billion. Ubisoft is next. Anyone want to guess on this one?
10.
About
$7 billion. Netmarble is $7 billion. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Embracer, don't know what that is either. $10.8 billion.
Can you go back to the bottom of the list, and I'm going to tell you why those are still making the most money. The amount of money they're still making
because of Sonic.
What they're worth.
I know.
We'll keep going again.
Sega.
Keep going on the list. So yes, Sega, Sonic.
Sega, Capcom.
What was next? Mega Man.
Mega Man is not worth $4.9 billion in 2022. I'm sorry. No, hell no.
When was the last Mega Man title?
Yeah, no. Fuck no. The last Mega Man-like game.
Okay, Resident Evil.
Resident Evil is owned by Capcom. A lot of JRPGs.
Okay. There you go. Resident Evil is what's making money for Capcom.
Lots of JRPGs.
And then after that was?
After that was Konami. So Metal Gear and some other stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say Metal Gear Solid.
Ubisoft.
Or Metal Gear.
They also
Square
do
Enix.
slot machines.
Yeah, anyway, alright.
Square Enix, Final Fantasy, and Kingdom Hearts.
Tomb Raider. We're also not taking into account their actual market share of because these companies, they don't just own the games that they produce. I mean, like it's more than just the games they make or the characters that they own. It's like because Epic, right? Epic owns the engine.
Rocket
League,
no,
the engine. What's the Unreal Engine, right? So anything
Unreal,
Unreal Engine 4 and 5 is used in movies and game development,
everything.
So
literally
it
everything.
takes all that stuff into
account.
Fun fact, go ahead.
There's a film theory or a game theory about how Fortnite will own everything. It will be a bigger company than Disney because even Disney uses the Unreal Engine.
Oh God.
So,
all right. So then we got after Netmarble at 7, we got Embracer at 10.8, Bandai Namco's at 15 bill. Nexon is 15 billion, and then these top two, Take-Two, which is the company that owns all of 2K everything, and Rockstar, is at 18 billion, and then EA is at 38 billion.
Damn.
Almost half of what they fucking paid. They could buy EA if they wanted to,
and they could make Madden actually good again?
I don't know if they would do that. But one good thing that is definitely coming out of this is that there's Activision's shitty management hopefully will be replaced in a year when they actually fully merge, because they aren't fully merged until next summer of 2023. But that shitty asshole piece of shit Activision CEO, he's gone after that at least. So you're saying we have the chance of having an actually good Activision made Call of Duty
an actually good Activision-made revamp of Guitar Hero.
I would wait a couple of years for that, though.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, those things will have to be developed first.
Yeah. Within time, but those are things that we can...
Good game. The thing that good games come from first, the thing that you need before a good game comes is good management.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the same with anything.
Well, yeah, anything.
Like, yes, good exactly. I was going to go there. If anything, good management is the most important to having everything, like a good culture to work in, good employees. Because if you don't have good management, those good employees are going to leave. It's it goes from the top down
for a kick-ass manager.
From the top down.
There you go. There's your answer for that one. For a good ass manager, I would go to war for.
There you go. Oh man. But
like I've had one manager that I was willing to fucking do anything and everything for in the entire 15 years I've been working.
Yeah. Here is another thing that I saved from Tom Warren, who is a video game he's a senior editor at The Verge. So he's a game writer or like Jesus Christ.
He's a beat writer.
Not a beat writer, but like a journalist. Like he's in games journalism.
Yeah.
And he's hearing there's he got a quote from someone, Call of Duty could ditch the yearly release schedule going forward.
That would be awesome.
And I think that this would make a lot of sense. I think it's what it needs for the series to be revitalized for everyone, and not just the people that just blindly buy it every year, and play it and all that stuff.
Well, okay, I always ask this: who made Cold War?
Treyarch.
And are they a subsidiary of Activision as well? Or
yeah. And they're now owned by Microsoft. So
Treyarch could have, if we were already in this world where Microsoft owned Activision, we still would have had another entire year or more with Cold War. And I loved Cold War, and I loved zombies, and I loved it all. You know how I feel about that. That's just my own 2 cents.
Yeah. Here's a quote, or here's some other things right now. From Jason Schreier, another video game journalist. So inside Activision Blizzard this week, there's lots of cautious optimism about the merger and Kotick being gone. That's the CEO. Excitement for more creative freedom under Xbox, but there is a fear of layoffs, and Call of Duty could ditch the yearly release schedule. So that's what they're hearing so far from the culture inside. Those are the main feelings from Activision.
I'm okay with not having to buy a new Call of Duty.
I'm okay with that too. I think, we do have to also spotlight the only one of the bad things that could come from this. God damn it, the game's going overtime. Is that there could be massive layoffs, unfortunately, but
that is an unfortunate part of any kind of merger.
It's true.
I mean, that's just an unfortunate reality of any merger on any level, anywhere.
Yep.
Which sucks because, you don't want to lay off people. You don't want people to go without their jobs or their livelihoods. But it's like, what is it called? The trolley conundrum. Like, you pull the lever, you save 3 people's lives. You don't pull the lever, you only save 1 person's life. It's what do you do?
Yeah.
Right.
It's a double-edged sword, but I feel like in the same vein, though, like, obviously, I can already hear, I can see Twitter now, because it's going to be, wow, fuck, okay, so let's go back a year or two, right, to 2017.
Let's go,
let's wind the clock back
a year.
Okay, what'd you say,
like
2017?
Yeah, when
cops and lawyers wouldn't dare touch any of you. Did your balls drop off? Hmm?
Okay.
I'm done.
So back then, Xbox was getting doo-dooed on for having no exclusive games, if we recall, right? And only having like 4 or 5 studios, and all they have is Halo and Gears and Forza. That's all they fucking have.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That's all you. That's all you heard. Yeah, that's all you heard online. That's all.
That's
you heard.
all. Quote unquote. That's all.
Yeah,
they have.
I know. Yeah, and they got bullied and bullied and bullied and bullied about it online for years, and now they're like, okay, then, all right, we hear you. So now they buy all this fucking shit.
Hold my beer.
Yeah, they buy all this fucking shit, and now people are like, oh, they've got too much shit now.
Yeah,
you know, it's.
I think it was the purchase of
funny.
Bethesda that really set people off.
Okay,
initially.
Well, too bad, too fucking bad.
No, I mean, I don't care. It was necessary. I'm just saying.
Yeah, whatever. But now, you know, and now it's going to be like, oh, now Xbox is buying everything, and they're going to lay all these people off. Look how shitty Xbox is with laying people off. Fuck you, Microsoft.
But that puts more pressure on Sony too. I would expect in the coming months to hear some kind of thing about Sony, like, well, we have EA exclusively.
Yeah, we've acquired EA. But except for unfortunately, they don't have anywhere near the money that Microsoft or the resources that Microsoft as a company has.
True.
Microsoft is worth a couple $1 trillion overall. Just so we're aware. Sony is not worth that much money. By the way, they paid more, about as much. I think they actually paid more market cap wise. They paid more for Activision Blizzard than what would have cost, like, in terms of actual value, what Nintendo would have cost. Just so everybody's aware.
Oh, I'm glad they went that route because I don't want them to own Nintendo.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just. I don't know.
Maybe if Microsoft owned Nintendo, the Switch would have a decent online capability.
It'd be manufactured well enough to withstand, normal play, normal use.
Chris, what you were saying earlier, you said maybe it'll like encourage Sony to like, bolster up whatever they're doing and work harder and try to be better. Ultimately, us as players, we win. Ultimately.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because obviously Xbox is doing everything they can, or Microsoft. If I say Xbox, just know that I mean Microsoft. They're doing everything that they can right now to bolster up their IPs, their own properties that they can throw out there. And then, so Sony is like left here. Fuck, we need to either A, match them in what we're acquiring, or B, just produce better games. So ultimately, we win as consumers, which isn't a bad thing, I don't think.
To a certain extent, you're right, provided that Microsoft continues to have a vision of, hey, I want, things under my umbrella of products, to be to meet this certain level minimally
of
decent
criteria.
Quality. But if they,
everyone's going to have games that
provided they do that, then yeah, I agree. But if they don't do that, if they're just like, well, it doesn't matter, people are going to buy it anyway, and it could encourage stagnation. If they're basically, it's up to Microsoft to control the quality of its products, obviously. So
to not release trash just because they can.
So we're assuming that they're not going to release trash.
Yes, we are. So definitely staying under the assumption that they're going to release quality game.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to assume. Like, I don't see why we shouldn't expect over the next several years overall quality from Activision games to be better or more in line with what the community would like.
I played some Activision Call of Duty.
It should be different, at least.
Yeah. So they also now they also own Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and stuff like that too. So
what if Microsoft decided to just consolidate all this, like Treyarch and like every Call of Duty one into one dev group?
They could do that. I mean, they already do joint develop some things with each other, but I think that would.
But consolidate them all.
When you have a foundation that matches, let's say we're talking FPSs. When you have a foundation that works for basically any FPS, and it's all like combined as one, and you're able to build off of that and differentiate it to make, clearly I'm playing a Halo game, or clearly I'm playing a Call of Duty game. if that foundation works for both of them, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So joint development like that doesn't bother me at all. Not one bit. If you tweak it enough to where you can differentiate the two. Question. Who the fuck owns Insomniac?
Sony. Sony purchased
Insomniac.
them after the release of Spider-Man.
Then that explains the meme I saw that was James Franco from Spider-Man 2 saying Sony sitting in their headquarters, and it was James Franco saying, "Now all I have is Spider-Man."
Oh, I saw that. Yep.
Yeah, no, I honestly, Microsoft owns these titles now, but I honestly, these big ones, I would not worry about them being exclusive.
I hope not. I really hope Microsoft understands that, okay, sure, you bought these. They were already cross-platform. You do not have the right to change.
I mean, they do have the right to change them.
They do,
because they own them.
Well, they have the right, but you don't have
they literally have the right. They literally have the right.
The legal right, yes, they have the legal right to, but the moral right, I hope they don't.
I mean,
I hope they. I want to believe better in Microsoft.
I doubt they will, but I think if they chose to,
but they could.
No one could stop them.
Especially with last year, like Sony extending an olive branch, saying, "Here, okay, fine. We understand that a lot of people want to play MLB The Show, but not everybody has."
Well, that olive branch was extended by Microsoft first because they've tried. They were the ones that came to Sony about crossplay. It took
they've tried a lot of times,
several years for Sony to be like to allow crossplay between Xbox, PS4, or Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. It took a long time.
I mean, it took up until the PS4 for us to get crossplay like that.
Yes,
but the technology was always there
because you could only play. It was always there because I always remember like. I'd be like, "Oh, hey, do you guys want to play Call of Duty?" And someone say, "I only play on PlayStation." And then we're like, "Oh, well, damn, that sucks."
Yeah,
I remember those days.
So it was fairly recently that cross-platforming, and it's the best thing that's happened in gaming of recent years.
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't really think. Oh my Jesus Christ! Sorry, I'm still looking at this game here.
I'm watching it too, but you're way ahead of me, and you keep ruining shit.
How's it feel?
Pissing me off.
Anyway, so anyway, overall, do we like this development in the gaming space?
I see it as like an 85-15. 15% of being like kind of weary about it, saying like, Microsoft's kind of building its own monopoly as far as gaming developers and shit like that. But 85% towards there's a lot of positives that could come out of it. So,
Yeah, I agree. I think I agree with Jake where basically it has that great potential for some fucked up shit. They could fuck us around and make, they could say, well, we don't want to have
God damn it.
Yep.
Crossplay or anything. Like, I don't know. Microsoft has a lot of power right now. It's what I feel like. There's a big shift.
Yeah, they're swinging their dick around and knocking over whoever they can. So, it is what it is. I hate to break up this conversation, but can we talk about how the fucking NFL's overtime rules need to be adjusted for just a second?
Sure, yeah.
It is such goddamn garbage that whoever wins the coin toss, if they score, that's it. Like that is such bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep, that is such bullshit. He was in. Like, there's no question.
They're looking at the ball here. Yeah,
it is such bullshit. That's the one thing that college has right, is that they're able to, okay, cool, you got a touchdown. Match me, or you fucking...
Yeah, at least that's fair. At least they get the opportunity.
That's fair. Not, no, that's bullshit. I hate the sudden death rule in fucking the NFL. It's the worst fucking rule. That's the first thing I would change if I were NFL commissioner. Day one. Get the fuck rid of that rule. That is garbage, and everybody knows it. Except me. I'm going to fucking put a blinder over my eyes and pretend like everything's okay.
All right, well, let's move on. I'm going to turn this shit off now.
Yeah, me too, because fucking kill me. It's up to you, Joey.
Yeah, I went 3 of 4 this week with teams I wanted to win, so it's all good.
I went 50%. Goddamn.
I think I only got one.
Yeah, that was the only game you got right, Chris. Kansas City.
Yay.
All right. So let's take a few minutes here. We got about 15 minutes here before Jake has to bounce. So the Batman. So Chris, you were talking about how excited you were for this movie, right? We were talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like it's going to be like a darker take on Batman, and I always felt like Batman should be
a darker, grittier, radar movie.
He's a Dark Knight, so
Christopher Nolan's Batman series was the closest one I got. That's the one that helped me realize, holy shit, like it should be dark.
Like superhero movies can be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that the Dark Knight trilogy was the closest we got to Batman being. And Batman.
Honestly, I liked it. We all want to shit on Robert Pattinson because of the fucking cringy ass roles he took.
I mean, I don't.
But he's not a bad actor.
I've honestly seen him in several movies post Twilight, and I can say that I respect him as an actor.
So I think he can do the justice to this role, provided that it's got a good enough plot and that it's not all on him.
He could do
justice
to this role.
Yes.
There was this movie on Netflix. I don't remember what it's called, but it's got Robert Pattinson and Tom Holland in it, and he was really good in it. Like I mentioned in a couple episodes ago, The Lighthouse with him opposite Willem Dafoe was a great movie. He's a good actor. He's very good. He's just marred by being fucking Edward from Twilight.
He is. I know movie
Harry
you're
Potter
talking
too.
About. Jake.
He was Cedric Diggory. You're correct. He was great as Cedric Diggory.
I remember that.
Come on. Yeah. Oh, do you? No, really? Yeah, that was the last one you said you watched, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, how's that going? You started any of them Harry Potter movies yet, Chris?
Oh fuck no, I have not.
Why?
I think I have access to them too.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch them, and I'll get back to you. Like how Jake watched Lord of the Rings. All right, Jake said he'll be right back. So
I just couldn't be bothered, honestly.
Couldn't be bothered. Okay.
Yeah, I'll get around to it maybe.
I mean, if you can make it through the first two, you'll be good. Because those two are kind of like made for children.
Yeah.
Then after that, it gets adulty.
My dad took me out on my birthday when I was in first grade to see the first Harry Potter movie in the theater. I remember that. He picked me up from in the middle of school.
Yeah. Christmas movie.
I was like, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man. All right. So let's talk about this a little bit. What do you want to see from this movie, The Batman? What do you want to see from this movie that you haven't seen before?
I want to see the emotional toll it takes on Bruce Wayne. Like his role as Batman. Like you always see him as Batman all the time, but you don't see him like living his life and dealing with him having to live with the consequences of his actions or whatever the fuck happens to him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It like that. What I saw from what I remember in the trailer, it looked like he was beating the ever-loving fuck out of those guys, and, like certainly killing them is what it seemed like.
Well, I will go. They go on. They've gone on record. This Batman does not believe in killing, as he should.
Okay.
So he will not be Ben Affleck's Batman just fucking gunning motherfuckers down.
All right. Well, he doesn't mind fucking maiming them then.
Oh no, Batman's never gave a shit about that.
He'll leave you in a wheelchair. He don't give a shit.
No.
He's just not going to kill you.
Enjoy fucking eating out of a tube for the rest of your life.
Hell yeah. That's worse than killing.
And shitting
that's
and
worse for that guy
pissing
than
out of a tube.
He got off. They get off easy, Chris, if they die. They get off easy.
Yeah. He's in a vegetative state. I didn't kill him.
He didn't?
He's on life support.
That's a solid defense.
He's just brain dead. He's not... He'll never be conscious again the rest of his existence. But
he's on a ventilator.
Yeah, but is he dead?
No.
Then okay, fuck you, bye.
Yeah.
His body's
all
not
right.
dead.
So Jake, either one of you guys saw the runtime for this movie, right? Yet?
No.
I've heard it's like what 3 hours.
It's 2 hours and 55 minutes.
Woo-wee.
Hell yeah. And that's just the movie, right? Not including
That's
credits.
including credits. They always include credits in every runtime.
Okay, so then let's
it's
take
probably
about
2 hours
10
45
minutes. Of credits. Yep, I'm okay with that. Avengers Endgame has prepared me for anything now. I don't care how long movies are.
All right. So the biggest criticism I'm seeing right now on Twitter specifically is all of a sudden people don't like long movies.
Oh well, then fuck you. Don't watch it. I don't give a shit.
Thank you.
Agreed. It's like.
If it's good, I want it to be as long as possible.
It's up to the movie to keep you engaged the whole time. Like,
yes.
If I'm going to the theaters to see this fucking movie and paying $30 to $40 fucking dollars to sit down and watch a goddamn movie, I want it to be more than an hour and a half.
I want to get my money's worth.
Yep.
And that's just to get into the fucking theater. That's not including getting a soda, maybe popcorn. The theaters I go to, they serve beer.
Awesome.
Well, this guy goes to fancy theaters.
It's a fucking
Just kidding.
It's a fucking experience. Going to the cinema to witness a movie is an experience. And if I'm going to pay that much of a premium to fucking get in, I want to enjoy my time there.
I mean, if the movie's 3 hours long, but it makes it worth your time, if it takes 3 hours to tell a really good story, then buckle up.
Exactly.
There it is.
Fuck yeah. I'm going to take it.
Like, if you're there for a good story, and you...
I agree.
Why bitch?
I agree with both of you guys. I've just been seeing a lot of bitching. Like, what happened to 80-minute long movies? Go in and get out in an hour and a half.
Well, this isn't the movie that you...
Then watch your 80-minute movies.
Fuck off. Go watch Ice Age or something. Fucking asshole.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. If a director... If a studio and a director think that they need close to 3 hours to fully tell their story, that's how I want it. I don't want it cut down by studios. I don't want it cut for runtime because people don't want to... Fuck you. Fuck you and your feelings. I want the whole story of how that director pictured the movie. Granted, there's going to be things cut out. There's going to be deleted scenes, cut out content. Shit happens. But if they're happy with what they're putting out there and it's 3 hours long...
Yeah, you remember how the Snyder cut was like 4 hours long and it was actually decent?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Versus the 90
way better than what
versus the 90
released.
minute Justice League that was a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but was it better? And
yeah, it was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was good.
You're right.
I could have dealt with without the 5 minutes of those random ass bitches singing.
Yeah.
But there's 5 minutes off the movie right there.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder, if you're listening, I'm telling you right now, that's 5 minutes. I didn't get anything out of the movie. So
maybe that could have remained out of the cut.
There were a couple of those scenes where I remember looking over at Sarah like, really?
Yeah,
we're still going. We're still going.
I think I got up, went to the fridge, got another beer, got some chips, and then they were still fucking.
You ordered a pizza, and they fucking took it down, baked it, delivered it.
Yeah, open the door. Why are you so wet? All right, give me my pizza.
No, for real though. Like, if this is what the director and the studio agree upon, saying like, yeah, this is enough to tell your story, and it winds up being good, I don't care how long I sit there. Like, if I need to go sit down and watch a movie, and it's going to take me 6 hours, fine. I'll sit for all 6 hours as long as the story's good, and you give me an intermission.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only thing that might have a problem with the length of this movie is my bladder. Yep. That's it.
Yeah. Give me an intermission. That's all I'm asking for. I mean, they do it in Broadway plays. Give me a 15-minute break to go take a piss, get more X, Y, and Z, whatever I need. And if I'm captivated in that story, I'm going to fucking stick around and watch.
Yep. All right. So I asked Chris what he wanted to see. Jake, what do you want to see?
From the Batman?
From the motherfucking... No, sorry. The goddamn Batman.
The goddamn Batman.
Okay, I wanted to say that once.
Let me start
the goddamn Batman. I want to hear that.
Let me start off by saying that you shared a link earlier this week that was like, here's the official theme of the Batman. And it's composed by Michael Giacchino.
Uh-huh.
I love Michael Giacchino.
Okay.
He's done movies such as Up. He's done Star Trek. He's done like the rebooted Star Trek movies with Chris
I didn't
Pine
think Star Trek
Zachary
from the
Quinto.
80s. That wasn't the first thing that came to mind.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there
Or
to
the
clarify.
70s.
I think he's a great composer. I have yet to listen to it, but I'm very excited to hear.
You remember when we watched the trailer, right? And at the end, Penguin's upside down in the car, and Batman's walking up to it, right? It's like,
Yep.
That's the theme. And I was like, that's got to be the theme right there. That's got to be the theme. And you were like, I don't know, that's probably just trailer music. And I'm like, no, that's got to be it. That's the theme right there.
Well, good.
That's the fucking theme,
because
and I'm here
liked
for
it. I liked it. I love Michael Giacchino. I think he's great. He's done a lot more movies. Those are just the two that I can remember off the top of my head. Second, my hopes and expectations is that this is... I hope they handle... Has it been announced? Let me ask this before I finish that statement. Has it been announced if this is going to be... Has he been the Batman for
This
a
is
while,
year 2.
or is
This is year 2.
Year 2. So this is post year 1. Okay, cool. Because
supposedly, this is his first real challenge as Batman.
Okay, cool. Because what I was going to say is I don't want to see...
There's no origin. He's already Batman.
Exactly.
Awesome.
I don't want an origin story.
That means
it's
going to be 3 hours of Batman, not like 25 minutes of Batman.
Exactly. Because I wanted them to do it like they snuck in the Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Yeah, look, we don't need it anymore at this point.
Yeah, okay. People who are going to watch these movies, they fucking know the origin story. Yep. They know. Don't treat us like we're 5.
They just don't care.
It's true. It still holds.
We know what the story is. He's an orphan. His parents got killed by a fucking mugger in the middle of the street. Okay, cool. Fucking let's go. Move on. I don't care. I care.
Crying and clutching the pearls in the rain. We've all seen
pearls,
it.
The pearls, Chris.
It's always the
pearls. I've seen it in movies. I don't care. I just want to see him fucking somebody's teeth up.
Like, his mom has the fashion sense of like an 80-year-old woman. With all those fucking pearls.
I want him to make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
I want him to make mistakes that cost a lot, whether it be innocents' lives.
Oh, shit. I know what that was.
Yeah, that was
awesome.
My phone ringing, but you know what the song was. I want there to be mistakes where there are tangible consequences for him.
Yeah, we've never really seen Batman make a mistake.
Right? We've never seen the weight of his mistakes on Bruce Wayne.
The
Dark Knight at the end, but that's it.
No. I was going to say the Dark Knight when he... So, okay, I might upset a lot of people asking this.
That was a mistake he made.
But did he or did the Joker tell him opposite locations?
He did because he knew he would pick Rachel. Because he knew that he liked her. Or that he had feelings for her because... Joker shared that with him when they're battling. He's like, the way you threw yourself after her.
I guess so. Okay.
So he told Batman the wrong address because he knew that he would save Rachel. So he switched the addresses. Yes. Okay. That's why when Batman busts in there, he stops. He's like, oh, shit. And then he fucking starts going in there.
Because I need his mistakes to have tangible consequences. That's what I'm trying to barrel down to. I need them to be like, oh shit, this was a hard lesson that he had to learn so he can improve to be a better Batman in the future.
Based on what a lot of people, or what so this is supposed to be, from what I've heard, or what I've theorized, or what I've heard from people talking about the themes of the movie. So this is him learning how to become a detective to solve this mystery. So this is not the Riddler
as of right now. He's just out there kicking ass.
This is not really the Riddler that we know. Like, this is not really comic book Riddler. Like, riddle me this, motherfuckers. Like, no. This isn't Jim Carrey playing the Riddler, but actually the Joker disguised as Riddler, like in Batman Forever. It's not that Riddler. This is like serial killer killing people, solve my crimes Riddler.
It's darker, grittier.
Yeah. Yes, this
not cute fun riddles.
This Riddler is modeled after the serial killer in Seven.
Ooh, I love that movie.
Yeah. So because Matt Reeves, when he was talking about the movie or what drove his inspiration for this movie, he talked about Seven and another movie I can't remember, but I remember, Jake, you sent me the film theory video where they talked about how in both of the movies that Matt Reeves references, the protagonists lose.
Oh,
do you remember that? The video Matt Pat made about the Batman, that Batman's going to lose in this film?
Yeah, I do remember. But I can't remember specifics. I've been watching a lot of Matt Pat lately. I've been going through Mandela Effect, which is something I think we should watch and talk about. I think it's kind of cool. The Mandela Effect, Local 58. Well,
if you like that, you should listen to Red Web. There's a nice...
And maybe also the Walton Files, I don't know. Listen.
Oh, we're going to do mysteries?
Can I be on a brief little tangent
sure.
right now? Okay. So, I hate the fact that I am so fucking intrigued.
I really thought he was going to say
by the Five Nights at Freddy's lore right now. I am like fucking balls to the wall. Wait, where is William Afton? Who's Gregory? What the fuck is going on? And listen, there's a turning point. It has delved me into other dark theories, which is where the Walton Files come, or not the Walton Files, Local 58 and the Mandela Effect. Because those are things that Matt Pat says, hey, if you like the FNAF, you would like these. So we need to go into... I would like us to go into the Mandela Effect and Local 58.
I have no idea what...
You can deal with that.
Either of those are.
You don't know what the Mandela
Five
Effect
Nights
is?
at Freddy's related at all.
No, I know they're not.
No. The Mandela Catalog.
You literally said the Mandela Effect like 15 times.
I know. I let you finish. I fucked up. It's the Mandela Catalog.
I knew.
Okay.
It's about aliens and religion and fucking doppelgangers.
All right, do your research and bring it up. Do your research and bring it. I don't care.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
We're opening this podcast up.
We might do a FNAF episode
I don't know
too.
about that, but
I'll do a FNAF episode
record it by
myself.
yourself in your own time. Shit.
Chris, you can join me.
So
if you'd
anyway,
like. It's interesting.
Right. I'll listen.
I think
I'm open-minded.
I would
do that.
I would kind of like to see Batman lose if it made him grow as a character.
Yeah, like a hard
tragic
loss.
Yeah.
Like,
yes. But I know that they don't have any plans at the moment. We don't know if this is going to be how many movies this is going to go or whatever.
What's it rated?
Because they haven't even gotten Pattinson to sign on for a second movie yet. So
shouldn't it be rated R? Isn't
it's PG-13. It's PG-13.
God damn it!
I know.
Huge disappointment right there.
I know.
So that limits it so much.
Well, it just limits what they can
really
show.
Does.
I mean, it can still be dark as shit. It just limits what they can show on the camera.
And or say...
I mean, what do you want them to say? Fuck 50 times? They can still say fuck once. They can still say fuck once.
The themes themselves won't be as...
I'm motherfucking Batman.
Intense.
Is that what you wanted?
They won't be as dark.
I don't know.
Or as gritty. When we're talking about a serial
pretty
killer.
dark shit, PG-13, but...
All right. I'll still watch it.
Either way, whatever.
I was hoping it'd be rated R.
I'm not going to go see it now. Fuck that.
No, I'm going to see it. Obviously, I'm going to see it. But I just... He needs to be able to beat the shit out of someone. I want to see blood splatter. I want to see gritty gore. I want to see Batman fuck someone.
How much gore are you going to see if Batman doesn't kill people?
Doesn't matter. I need to see blood.
He's going to disembowel people and keep them alive. He's going to pull their fucking guts out and strangle them almost to the point of killing them. And then
he sets up an IV and fucking gives them morphine.
And puts a drip up. You're like, all right, you're good. I just wanted to do that for dramatic effect.
He collapses his lung.
But then here's the thing, though. it's not always necessarily Batman creating the viscera.
Right.
I know. I mean, we're sure.
Maybe I want to see Joker fucking just shoot Barbara Gordon straight in the back and just fucking destroy her.
Hold on. So we all saw Eternals.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Jake, maybe for a second we'll get your thoughts on it, but Chris and I talked about it. Wait, did we? We didn't. We were going to talk about it this week, weren't we? I just remembered.
We can talk about it.
I don't know how much time you have, Jake.
I got time.
Well, let's get through the Batman talk.
I was literally about to say I've got some time.
Let's get through the Batman talk.
Okay.
So there were some. I've seen some rumors online that the guy that played Druig in that movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Druig,
the one who could control minds.
Yep. Okay. So I've seen some rumors that he's in this movie, the Batman, and that he's playing Joker.
Okay, he's really weird looking. No offense to him, so I can buy that, and I'm all right with that.
Regardless of whether that's true, and even if he's really awesome right now, what are your thoughts on packing this movie full of fucking villains?
I don't know. Do it right, and that'd be okay.
Spider-Man 3.
But he doesn't look like a Joker to me. He looks more like a Scarecrow, in my opinion.
He does look like the last guy who played the Joker or the Scarecrow in Batman Begins. He does.
Cillian Murphy or Cillian Murphy or whatever his name.
Killian.
Yeah. But
yeah, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there, Chris.
Supposedly his brother or something like leaked it to somebody on accident or something that he's in this movie as Joker, or something like that. But
if that's true, I need it to be the last 3 seconds we see him.
So they're just gonna pull a Batman Begins and just be like Joker card.
I want to focus on the Riddler because since Batman Forever, we have not.
Damn, we got a Joker cam coming from Chris there. It was like when Joker's in the fucking torturing the fake Batman, fucking camera all over the place. Sorry.
No. What I was saying is, I mean, we had the Dark Knight, and we've had Joker, and we've had Suicide Squad. There's enough Joker out there.
Yeah, right I agree. I do have to say, I don't feel like I ever need a sequel to Joker. By the way.
Mm-mm.
See,
I said I don't feel like I ever need a sequel to Joker.
No, not at all. That movie was great as a standalone character study of if that was actually the Joker.
Yes.
Joker.
All right. Anyway, let's move it. We're not here to talk about Joker. Other theories. There's been a lot of stuff in the trailers.
People broke it down
led
frame by
people
frame, right?
to theorize. Now, do either one of you guys...
It's a film theory!
Yeah. Do either one of you guys know what the Court of Owls is?
Yes.
Vaguely.
Jake, what's the Court of Owls?
They're like a high-profile society of people running the crime underworld and shit like that.
Yeah, you're pretty close. You're pretty close.
That's a very broad...
You're pretty close.
It's a very broad depiction of it because I've seen them in a few things. I know who the Court of Owls is. It's a pretty prominent organization within the whole Batman story.
Yes, as of late. So with the New 52, the first 2 arcs were about the Court of Owls, which was early 2010s. I actually have the special edition right there of issue 1 of Batman with the Court of the Owl mask. You can see it's got kind of got a little glare on it. And I have them over there also. I guess I could pull them out real quick.
To me, the Court of Owls is I don't know. It's like the Illuminati in the DC universe.
Good description.
So the Court of the Owls, in its simplest term,
wait.
Go ahead.
Wait. I just told Matt or Chris that they're like the Illuminati of the DC universe.
Yes, kind of. It's pretty close to that. So they are basically an underground organization full of rich socialites that basically run everything behind the scenes in Gotham City.
Exactly. Yes.
And the Waynes were also part of it.
Yep.
But Bruce doesn't know that.
No.
And it turns out that, so they use to do their bidding, basically, they use what they call talons, which is like this guy right here.
He's like a ninja.
Kind of, yes, but they are specially trained, kind of like almost like hypnotized people that are like super badass and really strong and fast and stuff like that. So I guess it doesn't really matter if I spoil anything, but like from the comic book run, if I remember correctly, Bruce Wayne finds out that he has a brother he didn't know existed in this comic, and he's the Talon. Whatever. In the comic book from the New 52 right here that I have these two. I haven't read these in probably 6 or 7 years, so I could be completely wrong. I could be remembering something else. But also Dick Grayson was supposed to be a Talon, so we'll see how that goes. Dick Grayson being the first
Batman intervened, and it pissed off.
But anyway, so I think I might read these again just in preparation for these movies. But anyway, there's a lot of hints and stuff in the first trailer where there's lots of owl symbolism and stuff like that in the first trailer that a lot of people have pointed out.
There was a lot of owl-related stuff when I watched that.
In the very first trailer, there's a line where the Riddler is telling him, where he's telling Batman, or maybe he's talking specifically to Bruce Wayne at that point. He says, like, "You're a part of this too." And the people that the Riddler is targeting in this movie are other rich socialites and politicians and corrupt people and stuff like that. So I don't know if they'll be a huge part of the movie in terms of like to the forefront. But what I think would be very cool is if they actually kept it as if they plan on making 3 movies or however many they make, it would be very smart of them to go ahead and plan ahead, like, this saga of movies in terms of who the main overarching villain or organization is going to be from the start, instead of just starting from scratch with, all right, who are we going to do for this one? Who are we going to do for this one? So,
agreed. Gives it more consistency through the whole thing.
Yes. Because I would like to see a movie where, we finally, like, we're getting hints of the court, right? Or the organization. You get, like, one scene where he's fighting a Talon in this movie, and you're like, what the fuck was that? Right? And then he's kind of investigating it, and it turns out they're actually separate from what he's doing, or some shit like that. And then, more in the next one, and he's finally getting, like, a foothold into, like, terms of, like, investigating them and actually finding out, like, what the fuck is this organization, right? Like, asking people and, like, going to Arkham and being like, what the fuck is the Court of Owl? What is this? In the next movie. Until, right. And then finally the pin drops, like, at the end of the second movie, he figures out what it is, and then he, like, goes to war with them in the last movie, right? Jake, I was just saying that if they're going to do something like the Court of Owls... You are
planning a trilogy.
Plan it to go forward, right? Where they are the overarching villain through the entire saga of however movies you're going to make.
You could have minor villains being their
exactly.
Talons.
Exactly.
But the whole overarching plot is dealing with the Court of Owls.
There's also a rumor that this Riddler is a Talon, but he's disguised to look like a serial killer, because his mask actually looks like a Talon mask. It's got like two like ovally, like
the like weird,
like almost like welder goggles, like things and stuff like that. So he may end up being a Talon. They may not just like copy paste it to make it, so it's more of a twist and not obvious.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That I think that would be super cool. This is also not Edward Nigma. This is I don't remember what his actual name is.
I was going to say they didn't call him Enigma.
Yeah.
So thankfully, I'm okay with that decision.
Yeah, me too. So I'm super excited. I'm really excited for this movie. Oh yeah, God, I hope it's good.
When does it come out?
March 4th.
Oh shit, Matt. Maybe we'll do it here.
I can't promise I won't have already seen it, but
come on, wait for me, dude.
Do you have a nice theater we can go to there?
Hey, I got plenty of nice theaters here. What's your definition of a nice theater?
Because I can go. I can go get in a recliner and fucking just like lean that shit back. And
every theater here is a recliner theater.
Okay. Well, do you have a Cinemark there? Because do you have a Cinemark? Because I have an AMC. I have a Century. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I'm a Cinemark member, so I can get free tickets.
Okay, then yeah, just wait for me to go see it.
God damn you!
You're gonna be here. Come on!
You're asking so much of me. I'm flying out there.
To wait for 5 days.
Yeah, you motherfucker! I'm flying out there. I'm staying in an Airbnb. I'm going to a fucking race. I'm getting the pot figures I bought half a year ago. Anything else you need me to do?
Yeah, not watch this movie.
God damn!
I choked on my own spit.
Fucking good.
I mean, it's your call. If you don't, it's fine because I'm pretty sure Allie wants to go see this movie with me anyways.
Yeah, can you? You know how motherfucking angry I would be, and I know your bitch ass wouldn't even tell me. We'd get there and you'd be like, yeah, it's just gonna be me and you because we already saw it. I will turn this fucking car around. I'm going by myself.
Turn me back to the airport.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Fuck this. I got insurance on my race tickets.
I won't ask you that then. I won't ask you that.
We can go see it a second time.
Okay,
I'm totally down for that.
We'll go see it a second time. That way we can really dive deep into it and then be like,
yes.
Ooh,
what is that? And we can like actually talk about it. Like, all right, look at this part right here.
We'll do that.
I feel like we would get more out of doing that
from a second viewing.
Because we can. Yes. Okay,
fine. A second time.
I really don't think I'm going to be able to wait.
A second viewing. That's fine. That's fine.
If I got there and you were like, yeah, Allie couldn't wait. Oh, really? She couldn't wait.
I know, like how I said, like we're probably gonna wait until after Christmas to see Spider-Man, and then like 2 days later, we're going to see it tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. You're right. Okay, that's fair. Let's go see it a second time for theory crafting.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right. You want to talk about Eternals real quick?
Yeah, let's talk about Eternals.
All right, let's take about like 15 minutes and then we'll wrap up.
All right. Who wants to go
I'll
first?
let you guys go on about it because I really enjoyed the movie. Chris last week, you probably didn't listen to it, Jake. Chris said he thought it was meh.
I did.
You thought it was meh?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll let you guys fight. Go.
Okay. Fight. Here, let me just argue. Let me just lay out my basis for
fight.
Why this movie? I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. It didn't build off of previously established bullshit.
Thank you. I wanted something different, and I got
it. Was not your typical Marvel movie. It wasn't, oh, okay, we got the superhero, and everything's going okay, and oh no, there's a bad guy, and then he causes problems for the good guy. We gotta fight him. Big CGI fight battle over movie. Moving on to the next one. I have nothing against movies like that, especially when they're building up towards something greater, like we saw with Infinity War and Endgame. This movie was so inconsequential to fucking literally everybody else, as we know of right now. It was so inconsequential. It didn't require Iron Man, even though, you know, he's dead and gone. It didn't require Spider-Man. It didn't require Captain Marvel. No, I needed the Eternals. And the fun little jabs that they made towards the Avengers and other random characters was awesome to hear. It's like, we don't fucking need them. What do you mean? We've been here for centuries. And the only reason we didn't interact with everything else that's going on is because we literally were told and directed not to. So that's why you're only hearing about us right now. Like, I thought this movie was refreshing. It introduced a lot of characters that I don't know dick about. And that's what I'm here for in the Marvel Universe right now. Yes, you know your Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, you know those big names, those big high-ticket value names. Show me somebody fucking random. Show me the dude that can control moving objects 5 feet from one section, from one place to another. Like, that's his superpower, but he fucking somehow can destroy Thanos. Like, there are those characters. I want to know these characters that I didn't know shit about. The only heroes from Marvel that I can say that I didn't know dick about, but I've fallen in love with because Marvel introduced me to them, are the Guardians. Everything else has been super predictable. Like Iron Man was awesome. You always knew Iron Man was awesome. The Hulk was always the big mean smash dude. Captain America is obviously Captain America. Fantastic Four, like everything was, yeah. These are successful franchises, so we're gonna make successful movies, quote unquote, off of them. The Eternals was a fresh risk that opened up cosmic threats for this Earth that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is limited to. And they did it without requiring Doctor Strange. They did it without requiring Captain Marvel. All these pre-established characters. And I thought it was a breath of fresh air going through that movie. Was the movie itself great? Meh. But the story and the implications that I can see it having towards the future of Marvel Cinematic Universe, it was nice. It was good to see. I definitely enjoyed it and where it's going.
Yeah, right. I mean, I agree. It does seem to be a change from the tired old, format that they've made every other movie in.
Yep.
But
I agree.
The thing in this movie that I found just obnoxious was Angelina Jolie's character. She just fucking annoyed the shit out of me the whole time. I just couldn't stand her.
But what does that play towards the entire story as a whole?
Like, I understand why it was necessary. It's saying she's a robot and she's like, she was made and all these memories and shit, and she's got this problem. It was just irritating to me. Like, they're in the middle of something, and then suddenly she's like, yeah, right, time to start being a bitch. And I just thought she was generally kind of useless. All the way up until the very, very end. I'm just saying, like, she was the worst one on the team.
She was
by far.
She was the biggest liability on the team, because she had the mad reary.
Yeah, and she was just very annoying. So, I mean, that was my opinion about her. That's why it's a meh to me.
But literally, Angelina Jolie's character is the only reason why it's a meh.
It was pretty fucking annoying to me. I'm not gonna lie.
That is interesting because,
like, I like the guy that she was with.
Gilgamesh?
Yeah, like, how he made all this fucking feast and they're all eating it and it's all these different cultures, cuisine.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting. I liked his character, but I just thought that she herself was just so irritating.
Is it Gilgamesh? Is that his name?
I think it was Gilgamesh.
Okay. All right, I want to say, so one thing I really loved about this movie was, so you guys know that I kind of have a soft spot for, like, alternative history.
Yes. Oh, I see it now. Yep.
That's why I really liked that movie.
Yeah.
So
because it explains past things that we're taught and expected to learn.
Yes.
Right.
And Gilgamesh and all that stuff, like why those things happened and blah blah blah. Yeah. I'm a history guy. I love history and I like alternative history also. So
the fact that they said that Sprite made up that story about Athena.
Icarus. And
Icarus. Or Icarus, yeah. And Icarus, yeah.
Yeah, and he flew into the sun at the end.
Oh, he did. You're right. I didn't even put that together. Wow, yeah. No. It was very... I thought it was good.
I thoroughly enjoyed it for every reason Jake said. I have one more thing I do want to say about it. And I do... It's not specifically about the movie, but the fact that... the thing that I really did that I'm almost kind of sad about is that I think what they're going to do, because unfortunately it's all about money, and this is a corporate business.
You think they're going to break them up into individual movies?
Yes, characters? Because they're not going to make it Eternals 2 because it made no money.
It didn't.
In the grand scheme.
It didn't do well financially.
These characters are going to appear in other movies. And that's it. It's unfortunate, but they're going to look at it that way. Yes,
they might not even get their own movie. It'll be a team up.
Yes, exactly. So I don't know if we'll ever get Eternals 2 ever.
I don't think we will either.
And that's because, unfortunately, and I think that what they're going to do is they're going to be like, well, we tried again after Guardians and it didn't work. Well, we're not going to do that again.
Here's the only way I can see it turning into an Eternals 2.
Well, I just mean I don't think they're going to bring out things that are not established anymore. Like
yes,
that's what I'm talking about.
100%
Everything's going to be a 2.
Okay.
There's not going to be any more original stuff. Because they're like, oh, you know what? We tried it again. It worked with Guardians, but it didn't work this time, so we're done.
Or if they do, it will be quote unquote beta tested as a miniseries on Disney Plus.
Probably, yes. Yeah. To make the characters more
they'll be
familiar.
like, hey, let's we have this idea for this person or this group of heroes to come out. Let's test the waters and do like a 3-episode miniseries on Disney Plus and see how the fan reaction is.
That's what they'll do with the Daredevil before he gets a movie.
I disagree there. Because Netflix's Daredevil was highly praised.
Well, I'm thinking, highly praised, but not by the masses. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it had gotten the views that it needed, it wouldn't have been X. It wouldn't have been canceled. First of all those Marvel shows got canceled. After 1 or 2
hold
seasons.
on. I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not
saying it wasn't good.
No, it got quote unquote canceled because that was literally the year it got canceled. Within the next 7 to 8 months, Disney Plus was announced, who owned Marvel.
Yeah.
So. What's Netflix going to do? They're starting their own streaming service. Of course Disney's going to say, nope, no, never mind. You don't have the rights to Daredevil and, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. You don't have the rights to any of them anymore because we're starting our own streaming service and we're going to do our own shit. So I disagree with you there solely based off of that. I think the legality plays more of a bigger role than the fact that Netflix's Daredevil didn't do well because Netflix's Daredevil was great. It is great. And it's
I wasn't arguing that.
No. I know that. I know you're not. I'm just saying it was great. I just disagree with your opinion that you thought it wasn't good enough to continue going and getting canceled. It didn't get canceled. It did get canceled, but not for that reason. It got canceled because Disney's swinging their dick around, and what's Netflix going to do?
Mickey Mouse packs a big old dick.
He does. Yeah, he does. Rat's packing. But I do agree with you. I don't think we'll see an Eternals 2 unless all these smaller mini team-ups or mini series lead up to a bigger story of, oh shit, we need to get Doctor Strange and 5 out of the 10 Eternals to all work together to beat a bigger cosmic entity. And then within that movie, the rest of the Eternals come because the 5 of the other Eternals, how many Eternals are left? We lost 2 or 3 of them during that movie?
Yeah, I believe so.
So 5 out of the 7 is not enough. So the other 2 come in and they all join together for a quote unquote reunion and then defeat whatever cosmic entity they're facing.
Fucking Icarus makes a reappearance. Just kidding, guys. It didn't die.
Because there is a hard line that's defining we have a cosmic Marvel Cinematic Universe and a planetary planetary cinematic universe where we're going to have, your Spider-Man fighting Green Goblin in New York City because he's a menace there. But you're also going to have the Guardians going and dealing with shit like fucking who eats planets? What's his name?
Galactus.
Things like that. They're going to be separate entities. That's where I see the MCU moving forward. You're going to have your different people dealing with cosmic shit and your people dealing with at-home, real-world, affecting human beings on planet Earth bullshit. That's just my opinion.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad we got some Eternals talking, but I think it's time to go ahead and wrap up.
I thought it was a great one.
I liked it a lot as well, but I think it's time to wrap up. But before we do that, we got our first email.
No shit.
Sure did.
All right. What's it say?
It comes from rough, huh? No, it comes from fan Sarah Owens.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. So this is what the email says. I'm reading it for the first time. All right, so let's read this. All right. Oh, Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Okay. I would love to see the boys listen to popular, quote, book talk romance reads. Oh, Jesus. Since we all know they would much rather listen to an audiobook than read, I would suggest either, quote, A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is a high fantasy romance with fairies, or, quote, Ice Planet Barbarians, which is an alien sci-fi romance.
That would be hard for me to get through.
I will preface that scenes in there are spicy, and then there's a little pepper and NSFW.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I've got
just as a forewarning for those who haven't delved into the depths of romance novels. P.S. I would love to moderate that episode too. Love, Sarah.
Okay.
So,
listen, I'm down. I've got like 5 credits right now on my Amazon or my Audible account. I've got 5 credits. So fucking, I'm down. Give me a title. I'm ready. If we can agree on a title, I'm so fucking down.
What?
I need to know how long these are first.
Yeah, I'm not.
They're romance novels. They can't be
40
more
hours
than 3 hours long.
Really?
Have you ever heard of Gone with the Wind?
Yeah, I've heard of Gone with the Wind.
It's super long, dude.
Okay, but that's not what she's talking about, though.
Okay.
I'm down.
So, thoughts?
Sarah, I'm down. 100%.
I'm hesitant, but I'll consider it.
Matt, you pick one for me, and I'll read it.
Ugh.
I'll pause.
We'll talk about it.
I'll pause my my current book that I'm going through. I'm going through Dark Tower 2. I'll pause that and start the next book so we can talk about it. I'm so down.
We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it, Sarah. We'll discuss it.
Sarah, listen. I just want you to know, Sarah, I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Let's go.
I don't know if I'm man enough for it.
Oh, come on, you are.
I just don't know if I could force myself to listen to it.
I just don't know if I'm interested. Like, I don't want to just be zoning out listening to them talk about ejaculating on fairies or something. Like, I don't know.
I'm so here for it. Let's go.
How are we? Quick update. How are we doing on our fries?
I need to do.
I'm trying to think of all the fast food places I've been to this week, and I can't.
When you could have gotten a rating down, huh? I've gotten 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 of 10.
Did you ever make that list of all 10 places?
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't know. I know.
Sent
obviously,
them to you guys immediately. I literally copied and pasted it.
Okay.
If you have it, do you mind?
I can do it again.
I'll just scroll up.
I'll read it. That. I will read it, and you guys write it down somewhere.
All right. Let me open up my notes. 2 seconds.
Because I've been to McDonald's already. I've been to Wendy's, and I've been to Chick-fil-A. Tomorrow, I will probably get Five Guys fries or something. Also,
okay, so we got McDonald's.
Chris, if you want to go to Cookout, go for it, and just me and you will talk about it.
Right.
I'm getting one of my iRacing buddies, Will, is going to guest on that episode with us. So we'll have 4 people.
Okay, all right, cool.
So
we got McDonald's, Burger King.
Yes, so McDonald's, Wendy's, Popeyes, Burger King, Five Guys, Chicken Fillet, Hardee's Carl's Jr.
Oh, yeah.
KFC.
Fuck that place. Fuck KFC.
Arby's. Sonic. Those are the ones that we all have. If you want to go to Zaxby's or something, and I'm just saying, we don't all need to be like, I don't fucking have that. If you want to go somewhere, write a rating down. So if you just happen to go somewhere that's not on this list, just write a rating down.
Okay.
And you can talk about it.
Sounds good.
Those won't go in the official. The official ones will be ones that all of us do, or at least 3 of us.
At least 3 out of 4 of us can obtain.
Yes.
Okay, so I can.
Will lives in North Carolina, so I guarantee he's got a Zaxby's and a Cookout. So
he probably has a Jack in the Box too,
and a Jack in the Box. Well, maybe
I don't have a Jack in the Box.
Zaxby's, but if you go,
or Zaxby's,
yeah, but you were talking about if you go to Charlottesville before we do this and go to Zaxby's or just get their fries.
If I can, yeah.
If you can. If you can't, that's fine. I'm still going to do it. I'll still write down a Zaxby's rating.
Is there actually one in Charlottesville?
Yes.
What about Bojangles?
I don't think there's a single. The one that was near me went out of business, so I don't have one anywhere near me.
Okay, cool. I was just thinking of that because that.
Well, you can go there if you want.
I don't have a Bojangles. I was thinking more so for you guys.
I'm gonna put them as local so that I don't misremember them as being ones that we can all go to. So I'm putting Zaxby's and Cookout there because Jake, you probably don't have Cookout, so but I'm sure he does. He lives in fucking. I wish we had Cookout. He's also making me a Vans car right now that I'm watching. It looks fucking sexy. All right. Anyway, all right. Well, so there you go. Send us an email at nerdyashellpod@gmail.com if you want to have any input in, like any, if you want to join in on the conversation or just send us stupid shit like that.
Even on the Twitter or the Instagram or the TikTok.
Get on the Twitter as well. Yep, any of that shit. We're gonna be streaming more. Jake and I streamed. Well, I streamed and Jake watched the first first episode of the rebuild. The University of Arizona. We're going to be streaming some NCAA football.
Spoiler alert, it did not go well.
Didn't go well, no. So next game 3, we're going to have trash. Yeah, game 3 is Notre Dame. So we got Notre Dame on the schedule next.
Well, fuck the UAA. Anyways, who cares?
Yeah. So let's see if we can get one win this season. But double check it again also for more maybe GTA stuff this week. I'm going to try to fucking get Lance to get in the fucking car and not die 58 times.
Starting Halo.
Whenever Chris gets his goddamn thing.
Because I'm super excited.
Me and Chris need to go through... Yeah, well...
Yeah, I'm waiting on...
Chris and I need to beat Halo 1 and 2 first.
Catherine's parents got COVID, so... Yeah. So I've been waiting on that.
No, there's no issues there?
Yeah, it's fine. It'll be a couple weeks. So when Chris gets his external hard drive and he can actually have the space to download Halo, the Master Chief Collection, we're going to stream... Halo 2, we're doing it on Legendary. It's going to fucking suck ass, but we're doing it.
It's not crossplay, right? I feel like I've asked that a billion times.
I've looked it up. It's not. So I looked up why. There's reasoning. So it has to do with the game's actual source code. Because they were made for Xbox 360, they would have to go in and rewrite a lot of the game code to be able to make it crossplay between PC and Xbox.
Oh, that sucks.
So it would be way more trouble than it's worth for the amount of people that would actually do it. So
yeah,
and it's also not worth. It's not worth breaking the games.
Right.
I get why it's that way. It just sucks.
Yeah. Once we get to Halo 3, I will bring the Xbox back in here though, so that we can play on the Xbox. So Chris and I just need to get through Halo 1 on Legendary, then Halo 2, which will be by far the hardest. Yeah.
I wish
Chris and I. If you want to see me and Chris get fucking angry, Halo 2 Legendary playthrough.
The grenades.
Is gonna be
I wish it were so much easier to stream off of Nintendo because I have online now and Mario Kart and Mario Party Superstars. Games like that would be so much fun for us to stream, but it's just so fucking hard to stream from a Nintendo Switch.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, they don't
without a computer, yeah. But so recommend us. You can now rate us on Spotify. So recommend us and rate us to somebody, and we'll see you guys next week. No idea what we'll talk about.
We'll talk about some shit. Tune in to find out.
Who am I sending pictures to for the Instagram?
Send it to Cheyenne. She runs the Instagram. Also, we still love you, Cheyenne. Hopefully you'll be back soon.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We do love you, Cheyenne.
Yep. Stay unapologetically nerdy, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace out.